Testing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am the Centrist, starting a new starting a new stream today, and we are going to be starting up 2 new games of Call of War. I'm going to be trying to hit this really consistently, trying to basically be able to play every single day so I can show you the development through this. But first off, we need to pick 2 games. But before I do that, I want to quickly show you kind of where my account is on this so far. So let's take a look at our profile. Remember, since 3/15/20, what that really means, of course, is that I've been around, just kind of, this is actually my second account. I used to have Play More. But in 12 games, I have 2 solo victories and 4 coalition victories. That's a 50-50 win rate. I think I can actually do better than that. I have a 3.2 KD for units or PvP, and that's actually fantastic. I'm actually really happy with that. But let's take a look at what games are available. We're going to play 2 different games. Rush for Europe, 6 times speed. I don't really have the time to really dig into that kind of really intensive time period. So I kind of need to be able to check the game every 4 hours and kind of call it good. April Offensive, Powerful Nations, runs with 2 times speed. That's not bad. But it's already got most of its people, so I'm going to look for some kind of game where they don't have everyone set in. And that's what I'm looking for here. 24 out of 30, 88 out of 100, 88 out of 100. So I kind of want a place where I have a little bit more options. I don't think I want another big 50 map yet. I like to keep it a little bit more simple. Historic World War, never with this many people in it because they've already chosen all the good nations. Why are there so many historic world wars here? You know what? I want to play at least one with teams. I think that's fun. Okay, that's a bit better. These all require gold as well, I'm pretty sure, to join. $14 out of 22 isn't bad. There'd still be some options. Yeah, if I chose 1939, I basically have to content myself with a really smaller nation. And that would be kind of annoying. It would also take a long time. $15 out of 22, that's not bad. That's interesting. Random. So as soon as I join, I'd be a random nation. I actually kind of like that on day one. Yeah, I actually kind of like that. So, you know what? Let's do that. I will join this round. And it should select me as a random... country here right off the bat. All right, here we go. I'm Algeria. Not the best position, not the worst. I've got a nice little AI country I can take over here really quick. Libya is still CPU. Morocco is being played. I guess first thing I'll do is I'll research infantry level 1 and armored car level 1. Just get that started right away. Let me turn on the sound. Alright, that's better. And how good is this guy? Morocco is Joe Biden versus Putin. Very funny. Level 13, level 14. He's got... Oh, wow. I am... Okay. That's... So this guy's basically not even going to play at all. Which is nice to see. So I can basically start putting a little bit of troops here, but really like planning over here. Because that's my strategy. And... Yeah. So let's see how we can... I'm going to start moving... these troops over to here. Can't really see the lines too well. That's kind of annoying. I'm gonna put my troops right on the border. Not going to waste any time, and then once my troops are in position, I'll roll them right into Tunis and just take this area. Get some extra steel, get some extra goods, and then I'll start moving this stuff. All of it left. Now... The reason I'm doing this, you might be like, why aren't you putting your troops on the borders right here? Look at that. You've got all these troops, all these cities that are undefended. Let me explain something. If Spain decides to drop down and attack Algeria first of all, he's a madman. I don't think that's going to happen. And one of the first things I'm going to do, being Algeria, is I'm going to build some naval bases so I can get some subs going. And at that point, I don't need troops on here because the subs are going to be my protection from any attacking convoys. So I'm not super concerned about leaving Algiers, Bougie, I don't know, and Oran undefended. Alright, so all the troops are moving, which is always the first thing you want to do because you want to get that movement going. And we're going to look at our provinces. Yeah, no buildings, nothing. So, I'm going to build, first thing off, how much resources do we have? Okay, that's nice. Right in the middle, right in Algiers, so I can send out subs to either side, I'm going to build a naval base. get that going right away. And then back here, I'm going to build... What do I want to build there? This is kind of a weird layout because of how centralized to one side of my nation all these are. So I guess I'm going to put the tanks here because they can get around the fastest. Ordnance. Barracks. And here, another barracks. When I build my aircraft factory, I'll probably build it down here. But I'm not... I mean, there's not going to be... airplanes aren't going to matter for another few days, so I'm not super worried about that. And now we've got all the stuff getting built. I'll probably check back in 15 minutes to start building subs and destroyers. And until then, let's get into our second game. Oh, here we go. 3 of 22. Europe Clash of Nations. Do I want to play 2 identical games? Homefront game is new, but I don't want to play Homefront again. That just took forever. You know what? Let's have a real challenge. This one will probably be a loss. 27 out of 30 is decently big. This one will almost certainly be a loss, but I'll demonstrate a little bit of the historic games. So you can see basically everything's been taken. Middle America's one open country. North Africa, one open country. Europe, Middle East, Asia. That's pathetic. In this position, like, the USA, if they're playing at all, is going to roll right into Mexico immediately. The best hope I have, honestly, looking at this situation, is probably... Actually, you know what? Saudi Arabia might be interesting. Yeah, let's play him. Or Persia. As you're playing as what was an Axis power, you have increased unit damage, increased unit hit points, so basically better units, but there's more costs as well associated with them. Howdy, Rockefeller. We're trying out one of these historic games. Oh, wow. That's pathetic. Militia. They're only militia units? Fantastic. Okay, I do have one infantry unit. Wow. Well, hopefully no one attacks me right away, because if they do, they'll crush me. Okay, this is AI. That's AI. This is a player, but the odds that he moves east are, like, none. I border the Soviet Union. Awesome. But the Soviet Union... Man, the micro must be fun. Afghanistan's AI. Basically, if I start expanding, maybe the Soviet Union will see me. Yeah, this one is going to be, I think, a really slow build game. Okay, what do we got here? Militia Unit 2 already completed. Armored Car 2. Let's get light tanks rolling. Let's get subs rolling. Why are there 87 news articles? What? Okay. I'm curious to see what coalitions have been made already. Poland, France, UK, Sweden, Australia, Argentina. Interesting. I haven't played one of these types of games in a long time, so it'll be interesting to see how this, it'll definitely be interesting to see how this develops. So the only player really bordering me is Turkey. We're going to see how good he is. And he is bad. He's not good. 10, yeah, that's bad. Don't have to worry about that. And then Soviet Union. Let's see, Megorian. How good are you, man? Okay, here we go. This is a player. Level 151, level 152. The game's joined okay, that... I gotta be real. That's not a great win record as win records go. I don't know if you can see it on here, but that's 1,179 games joined. 3 solo victories, 16 coalition victories. That's a little sad. But it does look like he plays this most of the time, so maybe he's a specialist and he just plays this all the time. I don't know. It's kind of weird. You joined 1,200 games. I've joined 12 games and I have 6 wins. So we're gonna try to keep up that record, but it's gonna be tough here for sure. But anyway, let's get our provinces developing. What is this? I've already got industries. Oh, that's sweet. Okay. I don't need more than a level 1 naval base there for now. So I'm gonna build more industry. Let's start constructing some infantry. Level 1 is fine again, so I'm gonna... Well, where is this? Okay, I'm gonna build a tank factory here. Yeah, no worries. I just want to see how far I can get with it. I've got 2 games running at this time, so we'll see how it goes. Basically, what I'm going for right now is to just stream more consistently. That's going... I guess I'll build whatever I can build here. Destroyer's fine. I've got nothing built here, so let's start up. Let's start up an ordnance factory. This is, oh man, this is at a pretty, I don't want the Soviet Union to think they can advance down into me, and Turkey's the same way. So I'm actually going to go a little unorthodox here. I'm going to build a bunker right away. Because I don't like that this is like basically the cross-border. You have 3 global maps right now? Whew! Man. You've won 5 in a row. Congratulations. 5 in a row in global is actually kind of nutty. Yeah, that's really awesome, though. build my next industry. I don't even have enough troops to really take anything yet, so I'm not sure where to like put my people. That's British, okay. That's also British. So there'll be like a troop here, 2 solos and 3 coalitions. Nice. Basically, I'm gonna start prepping to like take Afghanistan probably. Oh my gosh, they're so slow. And I'm just gonna assume that the Soviet Union isn't gonna run right into me because they really should be contending with like Germany and, you know, other places. It's a little worrisome though. I'm not even sure whether I want to defend here or not. Oh, you're wishing the best for the British? Why would I do that? I'll just leave that there. Sure. So in case someone's watching this and they don't know why Britain would want to share a map with me, they don't. They sent this offer to literally everyone because they want to be able to see as much of the map as humanly possible, which makes sense if you're playing Britain and you have like little pieces of stuff like everywhere. Yeah, I get that, you know. So playing as Persia, I think the goal for me is not to actually win the game. The goal is instead to, like, make a difference in the game. More than anything, you know? To actually, like, have a role to play. Yeah, the British have stuff, just have, like, little pieces all over the place that just get whomped on. Let me check something here. Yeah, the goal is basically just to have people notice you somehow. So otherwise, let's make sure we're building, trying to build units in these places. I'm gonna play a style here that I don't normally play. Most of the time when I'm playing these games, I'll try to build up like traditional armies and go in. But I don't think that in this situation, my armies have to be hyper efficient. Like, I can't lose armies in the normal campaigns. So I'm going to actually contest a little bit with artillery, which I don't normally do. So that's going to be an interesting stylistic choice for me. But I think it could work. Your current British games are real hard, but you've been able to kill opponents and expand. Very nice. Always tough as Britain. Always a challenge. Build some armored cars. Okay, and now we're building stuff pretty much everywhere, which is good. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this game develops. I mean, this game could be ending in like a day and a half if the Soviet Union decides to actually contend me. 137 ships fleet scaring everyone. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like putting that many ships together. Like, once you hit day 17, people can rush you for nukes. And that seems always, like, really scary to me. What do we have? Okay, we're starting on day 6, basically. Yeah, so this is going to be an interesting interesting game for sure. What is the difference between special artillery and regular artillery? Oh, it's just the mechanized version. Anti-heavy armor. And then this is just... Okay, it's also anti-heavy armor, but... Okay. Okay, yeah. Good. I would be really scared if I had, like, a single massive stack. That's the mistake that South Carolina made in my last game. They built, like, a full stack of 27 ships, and they just parked it right off of New York. And then I just nuked them, and that was it. And they lost their entire fleet. And that was the end of South Carolina. Yeah, so this game is going to be a hyper slow roll. I'm actually going to move these guys to, like, here. There probably is some type of Soviet fleet here in the Caspian Sea. Yikes. You know what? I'm going to try to... I'm not going to be able to win this game if I'm not friends with... I'm not going to be able to do good in this game if I'm not friends with the Soviet Union. Soviet Union, Gregorian. I'm going to send him a letter right away. So the Soviets, if the Soviets are spread real thin, that's that's good to know. But I think in the long run, I'd rather be friends. I do want to be friends with them for sure, because that'll kind of give me leave to spread out into Iraq, Afghanistan, and not worry about some, like, any force descending from the north. Especially because they're going to be in the game for a long time, you know? Like, even if they didn't defend themselves at all, it would still take any enemy force, like, more than a week to really roll through them. Even if everyone attacked, like, simultaneously. So I think we're just gonna, start building up our forces. Get to a point where we think we can take Afghanistan, and then probably roll into that country first. And that's why you see I'm moving some troops over here. Yeah, this is gonna be it's gonna be interesting for sure. I haven't played a historical game in like I said, in a long time. A really long time, actually. I don't even know if I've played one on this account yet. So let's see how this goes. But now it's been 15 minutes, so we're going to go back and check our other game really quick. Now that our research is finished, and we're going to make sure it's researching 2 new things. Oh, your game, Soviets are attacked and lost most of their western cities within 2 days. Say hi if you hear me. Hi. Here we've got our Algeria game. We're going to start researching subs and destroyers right away so we can have something in the med here. And then I'm going to just start parking subs outside my major cities, and that way my troops don't have to hang out in them. Alright, that is pretty much our that is pretty much the lineup of our 2 games. I'll be checking back in every day. So, as these games progress, hopefully I'll have another video to go sometime tomorrow of day 2. And I'll show how the games have progressed from these stages. So, if you can, thanks for watching. I will for sure be on later with other games, either Arkham Asylum or The Cycle Frontier. One of the two. I'm not sure which. But in the meantime, Rockefeller, as always, thanks for hanging out. And I wish you the best of luck in your Britain game, man. Have a good one.